Your Excellency General Overseer, honorable ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests, my name is Prettier Abbeam.
That's it.
Yes! Yo, my girl.
Order! Order.
Once a time, my dad brought me into the United Kingdom, put me into education, and gave me the key to life. I believed my father was all mine as a princess. But my father had a vision. My father dragged me along into his great vision. And to be honest with you, sadly to announce, I rebelled. Yes, I rebelled against his will and vision because I wanted to experience my own, which we all have. I've tasted alcohol, and had sex at a younger age. But in all this, I gained nothing. Nothing at all. As a young teen and youth, I had nowhere else to go but run back to my father. He is a very great man. He is. A man with a heart. He is the General Overseer of AYN. You see, with open arms, my father received me back home and taught me and trained me and put me back on the right track. You see, when you live with a visionary, which is your father, it gets to a time where you feel like you're forgotten, he said to me. So my daughter, rise up to the challenge. You can do this. I believe in you. With this great advice and mentorship from my father, I realized the right thing to do was to accept the true reality and to give back to the youth out there what a true family means and the love of a father, which most of the youth out there today do not have. And they end up becoming street children.
That's right.
Where my dear candidate Chris falls into. Not just him alone, because some of my candidates also had parents in their homes, but they still did not know what true family and what that love meant. So, giving back what I had been taught, I offered my bed, my home, my mother and my father, the food I eat, to all these candidates here. They are all testimonies and witnesses to what I have done and what I have sacrificed. AYN is a group of young, ambitious youth, united by common roots and history, cultures, and language, and ready to make a difference in the world. Most of us want to better our lives and put things right, but negativity seems to get the best part of us, knowingly or unknowingly. but we want to make the world a better place for our generations to come and for our future, which is now, not tomorrow.
That's right.
You see, we want to make the world a safer place for the truth and light of this world, which we all know what the light of this world is. Now, my father once said something. He said, let nothing stop you of becoming who you are. And also doing something for somebody that they all wish God would do for them is the beginning of true love, which I have done. See, I hear them all talking about policies, which I did not address in my last speech.
Indeed.
My policies is setting a platform for all youth of our nation to exhibit their God-given talents and giftings to be beneficial to themselves and to the world. How am I going to implement it? Somebody like candidate Dan will be thinking about right now. Firstly, I believe with the wise words of my father, I have been able to establish platforms already which youth can exhibit their talents through. Let's Vibe. And Abbeam Productions. With Let's Vibe, I have been able to gather youth from all diverse walks of life, irrespective of their race or creed. All of you here are witnesses and can testify that this is true, and I am still in this business. You see, it is evident that not all singers and musicians get the opportunity to bring out their talents. So this is what I've been able to put in place, and I believe some of my candidates sitting here are involved in Let's Vibe, the platform which I set. Candidates such as candidate Emma, candidate Chris, candidate Nenaya.
Yes.
And this platform has enabled them to showcase their God-given talents.
Yes.
Yes.
You see, through also these platforms I have set, they were able to meet great artists that have even excelled in Hollywood, broken certain records. As a director, I've been able to identify and bring out forth the abilities of actors who did not believe in themselves or did not have the boldness to act.
That's right.
Such as candidate Dan, candidate Emanuela, candidate Sarah, candidate Yao, candidate Irene, candidate Chris,
Santos Danso.
and candidate Sima, candidate Dinah. And as for Trey, it boosted his confidence as an actor and also built up his profile. See, they all took part in Abbeam Girls. As you all know. Which premiered in here, which we all saw, and some, even to the next level, are featuring in my new film, Last Word. Last Word will be premiering in Leicester Square next month. You You see, these are all evidence that I am capable of being your president. And I believe you are all witnesses to these things. Business-wise, I have acquired enough knowledge to push each and everyone forward. And my evidence can speak for itself. I am also ready to work with the board of the nation, such as His Excellency, General Overseer, the Vice Presidents, Ministers, and entire citizens of the nation. As you all know, knowledge is not in one man's head. I believe with togetherness, we can build our nation for the better. I will uphold and defend the goodness of this nation.